The morning mist hung low over Winding Brook, clinging to the lush greenery like whispers from a forgotten dream. The village, nestled in a valley where a playful brook chuckled its way through life, was waking up. A symphony of birdsong filled the air, accompanied by the gentle rustling of leaves in the morning breeze. It was a place untouched by the relentless march of time, where life moved at a pace dictated by nature's rhythm. Winding Brook was a tapestry woven with the threads of simplicity, a place where people lived in harmony with nature and each other. The air was always filled with the sweet scent of wildflowers, and the murmur of the brook was a constant soothing presence. It was the kind of place that whispered stories to your soul, stories of simpler times, of genuine connections, and of life lived in sync with the earth's gentle heartbeat. At the heart of Winding Brook lay its beating pulse, the village square. Cobblestone streets, worn smooth by time and countless footsteps, radiated outwards from the square, leading to charming cottages adorned with blooming flower boxes. The square itself was a testament to the village's spirit. An ancient oak tree, its branches reaching towards the heavens like gnarled arms, stood sentinel. Beneath its shade, generations had gathered, to share stories, celebrate life, and simply be. It was under this old oak, where sunlight dripped through the leaves like golden honey, that the villagers converged. Children chased each other, their laughter echoing through the square, their joy as bright as the wildflowers that carpeted the meadow beyond. Their innocent games were a timeless ritual, played out against the backdrop of the enduring oak and the ever-flowing brook, a testament to the enduring spirit of Winding Brook. The first rays of dawn peeked through the curtains of a cozy cottage on the edge of the village square. This was the home of Thomas, the village baker, a man whose life was as integral to Winding Brook as the scent of freshly baked bread. With a heart as warm as his ovens, Thomas was a fixture in the community, his days beginning long before the sun thought to rise. The rhythmic thump of dough against a wooden board echoed from his kitchen, a comforting prelude to the day. Flour swirled in the air, catching the golden light streaming through the window, transforming the mundane into a scene of quiet magic. Each loaf of bread, kneaded with care and baked to perfection, was a testament to Thomas's craft, a labor of love that he shared generously with his village. The aroma of baking bread, infused with cinnamon and a hint of nutmeg, would soon waft through the air, a siren call that drew the villagers from their homes. It was a scent that spoke of comfort, of home, of simple pleasures, a sensory reminder of the community they shared. Children, their eyes bright with anticipation, would line up outside his shop, eager to be the first to get their hands on Thomas's legendary pastries. Thomas wasn't just a baker, he was a storyteller, a confidant, a weaver of the community's fabric. As he measured flour and kneaded dough, his conversations with the villagers flowed as effortlessly as the brook itself. He listened with a patient ear, offering a kind word or a comforting thought, his presence as essential as the bread he baked. The village square, shaded by the ancient oak, was more than just a geographical center. It was the heart of Winding Brook. It was a place where the community gathered, not out of obligation, but out of a shared love for their little corner of the world. It was where children took their first steps, where stories were shared, laughter echoed, and friendships deepened. Market day was a symphony of sights, sounds, and smells. Farmers, their faces weathered by the sun and etched with the wisdom of the land, brought their harvest to the square, their carts overflowing with the bounty of the earth. The air buzzed with the friendly banter of neighbors catching up, the joyful squeals of children, and the melodies of local musicians, their music as much a part of Winding Brook as the babbling brook itself. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the square, the pace of life in Winding Brook would slow. Families would gather on their porches, drawn together by the cool evening breeze and the promise of a sky ablaze with stars. They would share stories of their day, their voices blending with the chirping of crickets and the distant hooting of an owl, creating a symphony of sounds that was uniquely Winding Brook. In this tranquil embrace of nature, the villagers of Winding Brook found a sense of belonging, a connection that ran deeper than the roots of the ancient oak tree. It was a testament to the enduring power of community, a reminder that sometimes the greatest joys in life are found in the simplest of moments, shared with the people we love. Winding Brook was a living, breathing canvas upon which nature painted its masterpieces. Each season brought a new palette of colors, transforming the village into an ever-evolving work of art. Spring arrived in a riot of colors, blanketing the hillsides in a vibrant tapestry of wildflowers. Butterflies danced among the blossoms, their wings like stained glass catching the sunlight. Summer draped the village in a lush green cloak. The trees, their branches heavy with leaves, provided a welcome respite from the sun's warm embrace. The air hummed with the lazy drone of bees, busily collecting nectar from the wildflowers that carpeted the meadows. The scent of freshly cut hay hung heavy in the air, a reminder of the bounty that the land provided. As summer surrendered to autumn, the leaves transformed into a kaleidoscope of fiery hues. The hillsides blazed with shades of crimson, gold, and russet, as if nature itself was setting the world ablaze with color. The air grew crisp and cool, carrying the scent of pine needles and damp earth, a sensory symphony that spoke of change and the approaching slumber of winter. Winter arrived cloaked in a serene beauty. Snow fell softly, blanketing the village in a pristine white. The brook, now partially frozen, sparkled like 1,000 diamonds under the winter sun. Smoke curled lazily from chimneys, carrying the scent of wood smoke and the promise of warm hearths and shared stories. Each season in Winding Brook was a chapter in nature's grand narrative, a testament to the cyclical beauty of life and the enduring spirit of a village nestled in its embrace.